I don't know what you want me to do. I mean,
I really, really would like for you to act right. That's what. Act right.
I try to act right.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
You
do.
don't even try.
I try.
No, you don't.
I try.
You don't even try.
I definitely try. But
Let's see.
I guess we're live, aren't we?
We're live. We got a couple people
Yeah,
in.
there's a couple in there.
Let's see. I have some notes. I got to find my notes.
Let's
You just
see
start talking.
who's in there yet,
And I'll
but
find my notes. Oh, I don't have notes.
Gina HT.
Hi, Gina. She lives in Fulton.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Been talking to her. Let's see. Let me get all my notes out here. We have 3 people.
3 people in here. 3 people, and only one's commented so far. So
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right.
We'll see how many we get tonight. We know that there's somebody else live tonight, so don't know how many we'll get. Well, we got 7. That's good enough.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Hi, Pete,
Brenda.
So, yeah, that's okay. We know we won't get as many people in here tonight, and that's all right. Brenda Higgs.
Yeah.
Brenda said, "I'm here." We appreciate it very much.
Can't wait till next weekend there, Higgs.
Gina said,
"That's for darn sure.
Thank you for all the helpful tips and
Mr.
great
Willie.
conversations." And Patty, Holly from the Red Shed, and Patty,
Mr.
Southern
Willie
Blessed, and Mr. Willie, beautiful First Lady. Thank you, Mr. Willie. There's Miss Nancy at Ash's Treasure.
She's beautiful.
So yeah, Lee's got a tale to tell tonight.
It ain't a tale.
I said a story, and he said it's not a story. It's real life. I was like, well, that's what I meant.
It was real life, and it really happened.
We are going to the shindig. Yes. We've got our tickets bought and our room reserved, so we will be at the shindig.
My day has been pretty.
Not going to make Deep South though.
My day's been pretty interesting.
Poor Lee.
Yes, it has been poor Lee today. Trust me.
Yeah, today it has.
I'm telling you, it's been. It's been bad.
Yeah, he's gonna tell you in just a minute.
Really bad.
I have to. Let me get something. Some not bad stuff, but something else out of the way.
Get some stuff.
Let me get a couple things out of the way
in here.
I watched every one of President Lee's videos, classic comedy gold.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Mr. Willie, if Teresa could have videoed earlier today, it would have really been comedy.
We didn't catch it on video. Gold. It was too much excitement.
No, you still back here reading your daily devotional
when you were up there.
When it all started happening.
Even after that.
Oh,
there's Kathy, Living Miracle, Albany Mountain. So I have a few prayer requests for a few people that have asked me. Grandpa's Fishing Stead. A few prayer requests real quick that people have asked me. I'm going to get those out of the way. Deb at Sojourner. She asked me to pray for her, and I'm not going to go into their details, but Deb at Sojourner, Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead, and Nancy is in here. Nancy at Ash's Treasure. Her daughter and son-in-law need prayers, so I just want to get those out of the way. I told them I would do that. And Reap What You Sow. Jareth at Reap What You Sow on their last live asked about everybody doing a shout out for a channel, and she actually was talking about a small channel, and we shout out people all the time. So we shout out different folks all the time, and usually they're smaller channels. And this one's not necessarily a smaller channel, but she's awesome. And that is Mornings with Granny. And she has just the best frugal tips and things like that. And she's really a sweet woman and has good information, good tips like prepping and frugal mornings with Granny. So that's our shout out tonight. We're always shouting out people. So
there's Kathy.
There's Miss Lippy, Walterman Homestead.
I seen Buddy. He come in.
Did we say Pete's little homestead?
Yeah, say Pete's.
All right. And Pete will be coming on after us, so y'all be sure and stay around and watch Pete right after us. Mama Z. Okay. So Organic Raw Roots Farm. Hello. Lee has a little story to tell you about his day. So we're going to let him jump into that. And I have a few other things, but we'll see how long it takes Lee to tell his tale, and then we'll get into that.
Well, I'm hoping it don't take real long.
Grandkids here, so I may have to jump up. All right, let's go with it. I must keep saying hi to everybody, but you just keep going.
Okay, start off. Most people know that we're supposed to be taking this cow off today. And everything was going great. I got a trailer, but I was really worried about this trailer because there's rust holes in this thing, this big around. Anyhow, and so I've been kind of worried about it, even trying to get it in there. And then the guy that was supposed to be helping me
had to work
today, and did not even let me know till after I texted him yesterday. So anyhow, long story short, I go by and I pick this trailer up, and I'm scared to death anyhow. And I get it out there in the pasture this morning, and I throw a little bit of sweet feed in there, and this cow, he starts going up in there, and he's sniffing around, and I'm thinking, well, this might not be too bad. He might actually go on in there. And like I said, she was back here reading her daily devotion. So I should have just waited, but I didn't. And
Smith family.
I decided I was going to open both of the little human doors on each side so that I could coach him in there, and then I could crawl out of whichever side that I needed to. And that's what I done. And he got all the way up there to his back legs. So I figured, all right, he's that far. I've got this. So I go around. I give him just a little pat on the butt.
Susan.
And he goes right up in there.
Jan.
And I'm thinking, yeah, I got this. No problem. Close the back doors on him. Go around. I shut one door. By the time I walk around to the other side, this idiot done already tried to jump out of one of the little human doors on the other side. And one leg is hanging out, and his head's hanging out, and he's going crazy. And I'm thinking, oh boy, what am I going to do? So I run over, and the only thing I can do is just get my shoulder up underneath him and just push him back up as far as I could. And I finally got one leg, or I finally got his leg back in there.
Country homestead preacher.
And this sucker had his head still stuck out, and he's steadily just beating against that door. And I've got my back against it, and he's beating me to death. Till next thing I know, I'm beating this cow upside the head with my fist in the nose and the face and the mouth. I've got snot running off my hands.
This is about a 1,200-pound cow.
And it's not phasing this damn cow none whatsoever.
Hey,
but I'm trying my best. I'm hitting him with everything I've got, trying to get him back in there. Well, it's not working out for me. So finally, I grabbed the feed bucket that I had there, and I start beating him in the head with it, trying to get him to go back in. That wasn't working. So I just started slamming the door up next to him, trying to get him, and that wasn't working. Teresa still ain't even come out yet. And I'm sitting there for This has already been going on for like 8, 9 minutes. Finally, I decide I've got my phone on my side, so I call her. And I didn't think she was even going to answer. It just rang and rang and rang and rang and rang. And finally I go, Teresa, I need your help. And she's like, I'm on my way. I'm like, grab a 2x4, grab something. I don't care what. Just come up here. Cause I needed something to hit this sucker in the head with that would hurt him worse than what my fist was. By the time she finally got up there and him beating my back to death, he finally stuck his head back in there. Well, I get him in there and I'm thinking everything's cool. Well, it took me about 10 minutes to catch my breath anyway. And afterwards, I said, all right, we're going to go.
Poor cow.
And we start to,
and Mr. Willie.
I start trying to pull him out, and that didn't work. I started spinning because we had a little bit of rain last night. So I told her.
Stuck in the pasture again.
I said, well, let me back up, get on flat ground. I'm going to take off real good.
Poor boy.
I done it. I got right to the gate, and it wouldn't go any farther. So I told her, I said, let me back up, and I'm going to back farther up and get a good running start, and I'm going to get on out of here. Take off, get to the gate, it stops again. I'm thinking, why? So I called my uncle, and he's like, well, he didn't answer. So I'm like, well, shoot. So I back up even farther. And this time when I back up, I feel everything move back there, and it shifts around. I look in my mirror.
This is the funny part, Tom.
And I see a damn red cow rolling across the ground and then jumps up and runs out across the pasture.
He jumped out the back.
And I'm like, really? After all this crap, and now he gonna jump out. So,
sure did.
Needless to say,
hey, Stivers,
the cow is still in the pasture out there, because I even called the people that we was taking him to, and I said, look, I said, will you take a dead cow? Because if so, my uncle's going to come over here and we're going to shoot him and put him in the bed of my truck with the bucket off of his tractor, and we're going to bring him down there. And they was like, no, we really don't take dead cows. So now I got to come up with some other kind of trailer to actually get this cow down there.
We have a plan, though. We have a plan.
We got a plan, and I'm hoping it works, because if not, he's fixing me cow food. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this cow has eluded death all winter long.
Yeah, that's what Lee said. Mama Z said that's the luckiest dang cow ever. What did you say about him?
He's like Houdini.
Houdini. He
escapes death all the time.
He escaped death. all since I don't know when they didn't do it anyway.
Oh, I tell you what, it's
so. I saw Smith family.
But I tell you what, I did get a rooster today, though.
They have cattle.
I did get a rooster.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Let me read some comments first. Let me say hi to some people, and then you can start that story if you want to. I don't know if I said hi to Christy Betts. I said hi, Stivers.
That's a totally different story.
Bub's on here telling a story, too, about his tires today. I read that. President Lee should wait for someone to help with the next cow. It's going to be a long time before there's another cow. We're going to go back to doing, we're going to do a pig.
Pigs. Yeah,
I said, are you ready for rabbits yet? I said, are you ready for rabbits now? Oh, hey, Ridge Life, Vera Campbell. Yeah, it was a morning. And I don't know. It was a morning. Yeah. So we were
it was definitely a morning.
So we were stuck in the mud. The truck stuck in the mud, and the cow jumped out and about tore up the trailer getting out the back. But he actually jumped over the gate.
The trailer that I was trying to put him in, there ain't much to really tear up.
It was a bad trailer. That was a bad deal. Somebody offered that up, and when he went and picked
the
it
guy
up,
that I'm in halves with on the cow said, oh yeah, go by and get this hair
Don't be talking
trailer.
bad about people.
I'm not talking bad about people. I'm just saying. I told him to go by and make sure that the trailer was in good enough shape. But it was missing the actual top bar
Grandpa
to go
said
across
strong will to
to
survive.
keep them
Yep.
from actually being able to jump out. It was missing that whole piece.
He can be like a mascot and put a shirt on him. Oh, we got a plan. We've got a plan. We're gonna borrow a better trailer.
He's going one way or another.
I said, and by the time all this happened, I said, you might as well forget it. He's not going back in a trailer today. This ain't gonna happen today.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's not going back in today.
I tell you right now.
He wasn't gonna go.
I had to put a rope around his neck and tie him to the bumper of my truck
in the Heathstead
to get him to our pasture. If I have to, I will put a damn rope around his neck and tie him to the bumper of my truck. And I will start off early I'll start off at midnight if I have to and walk him the 25 miles to this slaughterhouse. I guarantee you that.
We got it. We got a plan. We're going to get a better trailer.
That's my last plan.
We're going to wait about a week, get a better trailer, and try to get him up in there. He's not going to go in a trailer right now. There was too much.
I may end up going to jail for cruelty to animal or something, but I guarantee you I'll be trying to get him there at 5 miles an hour at a time.
Prairie Girl and Cowboy Homestead, Big Dreams Homestead. I'm not sure if I said hi to them. If we miss you, I'm sorry.
I done already told him.
Lee he could tell his stories tonight. He's got another one too.
I done already told him that I probably ain't gonna get that sucker down there without shooting him. And they said they didn't warn him if he wasn't alive. So
if all else fails, we may have to find someplace else that'll take him.
Like I said, I'll start off at midnight with him tied to the bumper of my truck.
I don't know.
And I'll go 5 miles an hour the whole way. The whole
Kathy said, "I know
miles.
a lawyer." Oh man. So anyway,
walk all the way there.
So the cow is still out here, and we're gonna try not next weekend.
The weekend after, the Monday after next.
They wanted him on a Monday anyway, but the other guy that we're in halves with couldn't do it on a Monday, so it was going to be a Friday. Well, then he ended up having to work. So we had to, do it ourselves anyway. So I was like, forget it. Let's just take off work on a Monday and do it on a Monday. That's what they wanted anyway.
See, Hicks said he don't know anybody that takes dead cattle anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so used to, they'd go on ahead and do that.
They're not moving. Don't know what's going on, but I can hear them talk, but they're not moving. Can everybody hear us? Lots of great friends.
They were saying they couldn't see us moving.
Oh. It's
not that they couldn't hear us talking.
Froze up. Okay. Well,
they could hear us talk, but they couldn't see us moving.
Freezer camp. Yeah. There's Gossmania. I saw Smith family in here. They have cattle, and I'm sure they have cattle though. They have ways to do all this. We got thrown into this cow.
Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna go buy me about 4 or 5 of them little kiddie pools.
Don't know what we're doing, and
I'll go buy me about 5 of them little kiddie pools, and I'll shoot him and
thank you.
Throw him on ice
last
in
week's
there.
live. I wanted to ask how your mom was doing. Oh, thank you, Stivers. She's about the same. She's just hanging in there. She's about the same. She actually had a really good day today. I was supposed to go over and sit with her, and my daughter had left, and she said, she's really having a good day. You might not have to go. Just call her. So I called her about every 10 or 15 minutes and never did go over there because she sounded fine. She was clear and doing fine. So she actually stayed by herself today for
probably wouldn't believe
a couple of hours, and that's amazing.
Especially if it's right between the eyes.
So she's doing pretty good today. Okay. What if the cow shows up dead from a drive-by shooting on the way up to slaughterhouse?
I'm gonna tell you, buddy. Honestly,
Hey,
I wish
Charity.
that I would have had some kind of tranquilizer to
Oh, searching
shot him
Sabrina.
with when I got him in the trailer. I really do.
Yeah, too bad I didn't get all that on video. I was back here and didn't know he was already doing all that without me, and you know.
I may have to try to look and see if there's some kind of a natural
Awesome.
tranquilizer
Thank you,
for
Nancy, and thank you, Stivers.
a cow to make them go down. And see if I
Ribeye.
can't.
Need to tranquilize old ribeye in the trailer. He went up in there with some sweet feed. He put sweet feed
he went up in there.
But I knew he wasn't going to do it again the same day. I was like, you might as well forget it today.
Once I
He's
got
not
him
going
locked
back
up in
a
there.
But maybe in a
Let me
week
tell you,
in a bigger trailer.
he was like a crazy cokehead that
Poor
just
cow.
got locked up in jail.
Thank you, Patty. Okay,
Did
so
you see my last comment? No, I
who is
probably
it?
didn't, Mr. Willie.
Mr. Willie. I can't roll up. Let me see if I can roll up. Or Mr. Willie, can you say it again? I don't know if I can roll up and find it. I'm afraid if you can say it again, that'd be great. There's Miss Lippy. I'm still picturing a cow rolling down the road. That's what, yeah. If he hadn't got stuck and we got out, he would have jumped out of the pasture. So I said, the Lord took care of us. We were praying that we could.
Luckily,
we were praying that it would be easy.
Luckily, I got stuck in the pasture and he jumped out then. Because if
not, we'd have been outside of the pasture.
Because I was going to have to stop at the next town down and get gas. And if he'd have jumped out down there, it would have been it'd been real bad.
Really, it kind of happened.
There's
yeah,
Benita.
The Lord was taking care. The Lord was taking care of the stupid.
Oh, most definitely.
The Lord takes care of the old and the stupid. I'm old and he's stupid.
Hey, Benita. Well.
Oh man. So
that's very possible.
But. Okay, so you want to go ahead and tell about the rooster then, real quick, because I want to tell about something else too that y'all done to me. You know what y'all done to me.
I didn't do nothing to you.
You done to me.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay, tell about the
President
rooster.
Lee needs to hire those people from Swamp People to deal with that cow.
Okay.
Yep, probably so.
Somebody.
They can wrestle a gator.
Somebody.
They can wrestle a gator. I guarantee you they can.
Heaven
But then again, I don't know.
Homestead.
A gator ain't as
Campbell.
big around. I mean, they're more vicious than a cow. But then again, I think their heads is probably about as
mix some melatonin.
I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, I was hitting that sucker with everything I had, and it wasn't. He just kept. He was looking at me to the side, going, and I was pounding him.
Oh my gosh!
Bam! It wasn't doing no good. He wasn't going. He wasn't sticking his head back in there.
He would call you after the show. Okay, you want to tell about the rooster real quick?
Well, now the rooster, that's a different story.
Down. Okay, Brenda.
I've got a buddy about 4 months ago. He asked me if I got my presents, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he sent me a picture of this rooster and this hen. And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." He said, "Well," he said, "whereabouts I've been working at over here around Marble Hill, Missouri." He said, this rooster and this hen, they stayed off by themselves all the time, away from all the other chickens out either in trees or in this barn. And they caught them. And instead of him bringing them and letting me know so I could put them in the pen, he just turned them loose in the front yard. So they've been around here the whole time, roosting right above the chicken coop. And we've been
in the tree.
And we've been letting our chickens out and everything. Everything's been fine. Until about a week ago, he started picking on our roosters real bad. And then today he run the big rooster completely over the hill and darn near killed our banty rooster. And I said, well, that's it for him. So Teresa loved me after about an hour after that, after she got a good hot pot going. And
So the rooster went in the, well, he hadn't gone in the pot yet. He went in the freezer.
well, yeah, he's in the freezer now.
Yeah. But he was vicious. He was like viciously trying to kill the other roosters.
Yeah, the other roosters
viciously.
He was never vicious to us.
Crazy. Anyway, so he had to go.
None whatsoever. I mean,
he was. Go.
He was just as
okay, Gil.
Nice and polite around people as he could be. But if he got around them,
freezer camp. Just freezer camp again.
Yeah, he just.
Chrissy Beth said, "Y'all just don't get hurt with that cow."
And that banty rooster, he pisses me off because he always wants to aggravate me. But
the little banty,
yeah,
but man, he banty, about killed him.
But he's my little banty, so. I mean,
that was another story.
I mean,
somebody gave us.
We got our own little thing going on.
Somebody gave us a little banty rooster and a couple of banty hens. And
he tries to get me, and then I'll chase him around the yard for about 2 minutes, and then he leaves me alone, and we have fun doing that. But I couldn't see this other one killing him. So
okay, so my story.
Or trying to.
I come home from work the other night, and I'd had a long, hard day. Come home from work. I come in the house with like some stuff. I'd stopped at the dollar store or something and got. And I come in. I was trying to unload. I'd had a bad day. I walk through the house and look in my bathroom.
Her a really good meal made.
Meal?
Yeah, I had you a good meal. I always have you good meals.
I'm talking about the bathroom. I looked in the bathroom.
Boy, it was clean.
My toilet was smoking. I wish you had your phone on you. You could show them. That's what you should have done. He had set up toilet paper rolls on top of the toilet with eyeballs and a
Palin's
big old paper-looking cigarette sticking out of it, and it had a beard, a goatee, and it looked like the toilet looked like a man smoking a cigarette.
I don't know what she's talking about.
And I was like, "What? What is that?"
Bub, you seen that smoking toilet? I don't know what you're talking about there.
You really should go get it and see if you can show it. Go get the phone. See if you can show it. Lee, you're gonna have to. John Wayne, old ribeye. We had a silky rooster. He was so cool until a fox got him while he was trying to protect his girls. Yeah.
Needless to say, my back is kind of hurting from holding against that door with that cow going.
Sweet. Lee, did you cook hot dogs again? I don't remember what he cooked. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't remember what he cooked, but he had me a surprise in the bathroom, and I was like, "What?" And then come to find out, Mark at Overlook Valley had tried to pull that on Sarah, and he couldn't catch her. She said she saw him keep going in there, and she knew something was going on anyway. But then she told Lee he should try to do it to me. But it about put me out when I was like, "What the?"
I got a Marco from Buddy on here too.
Lee was distressing Teresa. De-stressing. Okay. Yeah. Can you
I'm gonna try.
What is it?
It's crap on my toilet.
Okay. Oh hell!
Can you see it?
Man smoking a cigarette. What's my war crimes?
You know what? That must be something in the water. You know why? Because Mark just I'm serious. Mark just Marco'd me a while ago, and his toilet was smoking. I'm not lying.
You
And I
see
had to
that.
help him
It's hard to
be
see.
able to stop.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think that's just a regular cigarette. Look at them red eyes. Oh my goodness, he's got damn munchies, honey.
Oh.
That's wrong. Oh my gosh.
Y'all are stupid. You're stupid. Mark's stupid. Oh my gosh. Flip me out. It's like, what the? I cussed.
You cussed. You cussed.
I did.
There was choice words.
Yep.
Well, ain't that something?
Oh, y'all ain't right.
I tell you, Mark, it has to be something in the water.
Y'all ain't right.
Back to
Anyway, they're crazy. They're crazy. So so Mark had Marco'd Lee and said, "Oh man, I need your help. I need your help. I got something wrong." And serious. "Oh, I got something wrong. I need your help. My toilet's smoking." And then he showed his, and he's like, "Oh, So anyway, it was pretty funny. Let's see. I have missed comments. I got there.
know,
Never a
man.
dull moment. That's true. President Lee would never do anything like that. He sure did. It was Mark's idea, though.
No, it wasn't. It was Sarah's idea.
It was Mark. Mark tried to do it to Sarah. It was Sarah's idea for you to do it to me.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe she
Anyway,
figured
how
out
to garden. Hello, how to
She got
garden.
Barbie
Holly
dolls on my
Ridge.
phone somehow.
That's
I don't
great.
know how in the
Strong
heck she
enough to
done
be
that.
in. We are missing people, Lee.
I can't help that.
Okay, Holly Ridge. Who'd I say? Holly Ridge. How to garden. Strong enough to be in. We laughed so hard. Oh man, I needed depends. Those men ain't right.
Depends?
No, they're not right. Depends.
Oh, it was priceless. Yes, it was, buddy. It was very priceless.
I'm so gonna do that to sis on April Fool's Day. That'd be a good April Fool's. Yeah. Yeah. Mark was like serious.
I'm telling you.
Man, I need your help. My toilet's
I'm telling you,
smoking.
Mr. Willie, it's pretty bad when that happens.
Anyway. Yep.
I can't
Pretty
remember.
funny. Okay.
Can't remember what it was Mark said. Mark says something about flush it and it draws more of a smoke or something into it later.
Who said that?
I think it was Mark.
Was it Mark or Buddy?
I can't
I
remember.
think it was Buddy.
It might have been Buddy. It's
Flush it
flush
and
it and it
draw.
draw more smoke into it. And I was like, yeah, I ain't never heard of a toilet bong, but I guess that would work. So.
Greenhouse.
Oh, man.
Okay. Anyway, we've been working on the greenhouse today, getting it cleaned out.
Yeah.
We had it stacked up with just junk, and we had to get it. Okay, I had it stacked up with junk. We got it cleaned out.
Oh, in there.
I had it stacked up. We got it cleaned out. But
Today's first day I've been in there in a year's time.
He's got to fix the roof, though. The roof started leaking really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And so I hadn't started any seeds in there. I started them in the house. I got some the shop lights and started seeds in the house because our roof has that, what do you call that stuff on the top on the roof?
I can't remember what it's called now.
Kind of a PVC type plastic, clear plastic with the ridges. And tell what you done. Tell why it's not working and how you're going to fix it.
Well, I'm going to replace all of it.
But how are you going to keep it from doing that again?
I'm going to get the actual pieces of wood that goes underneath of it.
It cracked where he screwed it in.
Well,
pieces of it cracked.
This is the thing.
Explain.
Whenever I first done it, I didn't know that you were supposed to screw it every other ridge. And I just went down through there and screwed it ever so often. And then over the summer months, it warped and had big
Cracks all
gaps
in it.
and everything in it. And then I found out later that you was actually supposed to screw it every other ridge and then screw it down. And whenever I tried to do that, it was cold and the plastic or whatever it is
I think it's
was
like a
cold.
PVC.
And every time that I'd
I don't know
try
what it
to
is.
drill into it, some of it would just bust and split and everything.
Uh-huh.
So
Buddy said greenhouse continuance equals continuous maintenance. Can't talk.
So I'm just gonna go get new sheeting and let it get good and warm so that I can drill right into it and not have to worry about all that.
So we got to fix the roof of the greenhouse, but we're also going to go ahead and run electricity out there. We didn't run electricity out there, and we
hadn't
wish
done
we
that
had
yet, but I'm going
so kind of tips if you haven't done your greenhouse yet, but you're gonna. We wish we'd have went ahead and run electricity out there. It really needs it. I need light out there, and I need heat out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so that way we can probably maybe do heat mats or heat and lights. I really want lights out there. And so we're going to fix up our greenhouse and do some more work on that.
Willie, I don't think he went to go smoke the devil lettuce. I think he on peyote. He just in the spirit world because he can.
Somebody asked about my shirt.
He's gotten away. He is. He kind of like
my shirt.
Real
Meredith 4 Mile Creek Farm asked about my shirt. I had these done. I just had a few of them done on. It was one of those. I think it was Teespring or one of those, and I just had a few done. And then you could have a campaign to let people buy them, but the campaign only lasted like 30 days or whatever. And so I bought a couple of them, but nobody else ever bought any. So this is like all of those, but they're ours. I've kind of just done their design on Teespring, whatever they had. But we have our own shirts that have our logo on them. Smith Family Ranch said I really need to build a greenhouse. Well, I suggest,
Mr. Willie, you ever seen Young Guns?
I suggest do it all like you want it the first time.
That cow's on
when
peyote.
you build it, make sure it's just what you want.
He's sitting around going, see the size of that chicken house?
Hopefully next year it will get done. Let's see. There's Food Forest Permaculture.
It's going to get done. It's just.
Great days to you. Let's see. Okay. Back down.
I think, yeah.
Vice President Lee Buddy needs a fishing trip.
No, we need a cow killing trip is what we need.
Miss Lippy likes to fish too. Yeah, that's going to be a tour. It's going to be a tour getting him. We could probably take tips from Smith Family Ranch, but like I said, I bet they have their whole setup all good, and we didn't. We were just kind of. It should already been done though. And if it had got cold, we'd have done it ourselves. But anyway,
to be honest
over
with
the
you,
cow.
honestly, I would almost wish for a week
and make it like you want it on
of
the first
winter
round.
to come back down.
I said the same thing, Buddy. Plan it out and make it like you want it on the first round. Yes, definitely. We just kind of.
Buddy said he has knife will travel. So
that's my problem. I'm not sure.
Call a meeting of
I know
Blue
what
Cup
I want.
Club
There's so many great greenhouses out there. I really like the the greenhouses that people are building with windows. I really like those.
Oh, Jeremy, he's fixing to have his trailer tore down. and have another one brought in. He said we can have any kind of windows or wood or anything out of it. So
There you go. You can build me another one out of windows, I guess.
all right.
The one
right.
we have is fine, except for it's leaking where the screw holes were.
Mhm.
So it's fine. Just fix it. We'll be happy. For
Heck, I
now.
could just build like a little tunnel thing out there
let's
for
And
like a
other
suntan
good
bed.
news. In other good news, I'm going to get rabbits soon. Lee said today that when the cow is gone,
And guess what? I've been saying the cow's gonna be gone for 3 freaking months. So it may be another 6 months.
he said when the cow is gone, he's going to move some of that fencing and give me more room for my herb garden, and he will build me a rabbit hutch out there by my herb gardens. So I'm finally going to get rabbits as soon as the cow's gone and the fence is moved and the rabbit hutches are built.
And guess what? Then you're gonna have to start getting up when I get
I
up
know.
so that you can start feeding half of these animals
I know.
instead of me doing it all.
Well,
No, there
I
ain't
help.
no well.
I help.
Well, whenever I can quit work, I'll start doing more.
When I go part time, but I help now. But when I go part time, I actually
When was the last time you checked to see if the quail needed water?
today I told you.
When was the last
had
time you
water.
checked before then?
A week ago, because you've been out there.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm reading comments, not yours.
And the quail was what? Your babies,
know.
not mine.
Well, I know, but you get up before me.
Yeah, because
Okay. Everyone show up at Stringfield Ridge Farm with a chainsaw and a butcher knife.
where's that cow?
That cow is never leaving. That might be the plan, so I don't get rabbits. I bet rabbits won't tear up a cattle trailer.
Well, I was afraid he was going to tear this one here up before he even jumped out.
Too. He was kicking
I'm
and
telling
jumping
you,
and
this
acting
trailer
stupid.
is not. I was actually scared to even
Years
put him
later, the cow dies of a heart attack, and still at Lee and Teresa's. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they take that sucker dead,
see y'all soon. I'm a
that would have
guest on a
been
live tonight.
real.
Okay, Holly
real
Ridge.
been easy way to do it.
Get it over with, Lee. Hang ribeye and knock his drawers off. Quarter, cut, process, and freeze. I wish we had some cold weather. It's not been cold enough.
Yeah,
We would have had it done ourselves and over with if it had been cold. But we have not had cold weather. We had a few days and then warm back up. A few days, warm back up.
Maybe 3 days at the most, and then it would.
Hey, I can tell you how to make water that will last a while.
Now
we have a big water, so that's where I go out by there and once in a while, and it's still got plenty in it, and I don't worry about it.
Never did.
He's just
that would have been week that
we have the big
it.
waters that are like this big and this big around, and they don't. It takes them for the quail. It takes them a while to drink all that water.
Oh yeah,
they're not doing without. He's just aggravating. Weather has been crazy, yes.
Yeah, I'm just aggravating because I got to feed them.
Well, he didn't want to die. No, he sure don't want to die. That cow will be on Social Security.
No, he won't.
Oh.
I guarantee.
Facebook message me, please. I'm not sure if she's talking to me or not. I think she might be talking to somebody else. Okay, Holly Ridge. Talking to Holly Ridge. That was for Holly Ridge. Yeah. Okay. All right. Eggs, steak knife, steak feast at Stringfield Ridge Farm. Bring your own
Well,
steak
I
knife.
mean,
Okay.
that there's the thing. The way you eat your damn steaks, you could probably go out there and just eat him a little piece at a time. Just cut a section out. And
I like my steak medium. Sometimes I say medium rare. It depends on where I'm at because
medium rare.
Whatever.
She likes it still going, man.
It's not true. That's not true. He likes his so well done. Mm-mm.
I just want to make
Tough
sure
as leather.
No,
His-
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Medium rare. Yep.
No,
You might have had 39 messages
No,
if you
the-
didn't clarify.
no. Whenever you got it still with blood coming out, that's when it's tough.
Whatever. That's when it's the best. Medium
ain't
well. Mama Z likes hers medium well. He likes his well done.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I like mine so well done that it's not on the plate. I don't want to eat leather. Me too.
I
what
can cook
your
a
sausage
steak
is like
well
a
done,
hot
and it
cook.
will not be like leather.
Say it isn't true that you are a well done guy. Yes, he likes his well done.
Yes, I do.
I like medium rare. Knock his horns off, rake it across the grill, and drop it on the plate. He is going to go to Clint Eastwood. Going to go Clint Eastwood on the cow.
I may eventually.
That's good.
Because I'm going to tell you right now.
Actually, kind of did, but he wasn't getting anywhere. But he was.
No, I
beating him in
wasn't
the
getting
head.
nowhere.
He was beating him in
But
the
I was
head.
trying.
It's like, oh my gosh.
But I'm going to tell you, when you got a cow with a head this wide and you only got a fist this wide,
Wasn't doing nothing.
it don't go very far. But I was
A
trying.
little strip of red in the middle. Medium rare.
But I
Look at all
I
the
did
medium
keep him-
rares.
I mean, I can
Light
deal
pink.
with just a little stripe of pink, but if it goes
I
past
like
that,
them a
I don't.
little beyond medium rare.
I don't.
Bloody is best.
Ooh,
We love this channel. You guys are awesome. Good
Mm.
night. Good night, Food Forest Permaculture. Howie. Good night, Howie. But only
Yeah.
Dave. Now I'm craving ribeye. I like it when it gets moo when it goes moo when I bite into it. Susan
Mhm.
likes well done. There you go.
say
I want my
Brenda wants
steak
her
well
well
done.
done.
Him
No
too.
blood
Yep.
and no paint.
Steak well done. Yeah, well,
Yep.
there you go. You got several. I'm the only one who,
Exactly,
don't eat red
Mr.
meat.
Willie. I ain't no vampire either.
if it moves, it's way too much.
I mean, there's a reason why God let us know how to make fire
Now we all want
to
steak.
cook food.
Now we all want steak.
I mean, if he didn't intend us to
Whatever.
cook the meat, he wouldn't have let us know how to make a fire. I mean, my goodness.
Wraps for TV. I don't know what that is. Rags for TV. Back up to the dollar.
And then people nowadays, they want to go,
Okay, I don't know. My notes. I
well,
don't have much
people nowadays,
notes.
they wanting to go back to
My notes weren't much.
caveman, go out and find
I guess we'll all be eating steak tomorrow.
go out and find a dead antelope and just cut a chunk
Killing her
out
with
and
well done.
eat it.
Medium all day. There you
I
go.
ain't doing that. Mm-mm.
Medium rare for me.
Buddy
I want it
says
well
he
done.
can.
Dee Dee Bill likes it well done.
Buddy said he can eat it from walking to burnt. You is caveman. My goodness. It don't
Steak
matter
is
to
steak.
you.
We're gonna eat it anyway. Mr. Willie
Mm-mm.
said this cow will have grandchildren by the time Lee is killed by President Lee.
No, it's not.
Simply Jan said, "Well done" is jerky.
Hey, now I
Yeah.
love making jerky. Yeah, that is well done. I just like my steak done.
Miss Lippy likes pork, rabbit, rooster, or chicken. It's supposed to be chicken, I guess. Fish, seafood. I love seafood. I can't tell what some
See,
of that
you
is.
don't even know what that is.
You like snails and octopus?
That's crab, lobster,
Snail.
something,
That's
octopus,
squid. Shrimp.
escargot.
You're wrong.
What?
You said one of those.
That's shrimp. That's a
Uh-huh.
lobster.
What was this?
I don't know what the hell that is.
Squid, snail, octopus.
I guarantee you, that snail's supposed to be escargot.
My mom always burned steak. I thought I didn't like steak until I had it in a restaurant. Wow. My pastor likes it blue rare. Blue rare? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure that would. I don't know about that.
Well, I guess that's a
I
steak
got the
that
cave.
is
You
about
bring the
half rotten.
critters. Medium well club. Medium well. I ate my weight in that last night. Seafood, I guess she's talking about probably.
Probably.
Great grands. Great grands. Great grandkids. Those some pums is really good.
Suppums.
Pums. Oh yeah, President Lee has shaved. Oh, he did.
Even one person realized that.
Wow, Mr. Willie, I can't believe you. I didn't even notice. I didn't notice.
See?
When did you shave?
See?
When did you shave?
Just a while ago.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going to say like yesterday or something. I was going to be
No.
like, what? Oh, okay. No, I didn't even notice.
I got a man crush on Mr. Willie now. He realized I shaved.
Give me meat. I will try anything once.
Not that I really had anything to shave off, but
Nope, on the snail. My mom tried telling me that liver was steak as a kid. Still don't like liver. I like chicken liver. Tuesday we went to cattle auction and didn't come home with
I
anything.
did realize Mr. Willie
Wanting just
had
a
been
weaning calf. There was some cheap ones, but they
been
were
about a month
skinny
and a
dairy
half, I
breed.
think, since the last time I shaved, so I figured I needed to do it.
Well, I think getting a calf is pretty high from what I hear. We didn't get this one. We didn't buy this one. Somebody had bought it, and then he couldn't keep it. He was moving and couldn't keep it, so we took it and
Ain't
went
that
in
what
halves.
you wrote?
So we got a really good deal on it. We just had to finish
Isn't
raising it.
Sumpums what you wrote?
Lee said
Sumpums. Lippy, ain't that what you wrote?
I don't know.
I think.
Ribeye will have great grandkids. Oh, okay. Let's go back and find.
No, I think you went.
Right here.
Yeah, you went too far. Yeah, because she right there.
Those
Sumpums
Sumpums
is really good. Laugh out loud.
Mm.
And then
I don't know.
I said it, and then she said,
I don't know. Okay.
She said, Lee says Sumpums.
Y'all, I got to tell
Laugh
my
out
mama.
loud.
Big Dreams Homestead reminded me of my mom cooks steak in the oven and puts Italian dressing on it. Growing up, I hated
right,
steak too.
Go get ready for your live. A couple of hairs less. Well, yeah, just a few hairs less.
Didn't have very many. That's probably why I didn't notice. Oh,
she just don't
I thought
pay
I didn't like
attention to
bacon
me.
or pork either. Mom was so afraid of undercooking pork, she burnt it.
Yeah, I say that there's
Olive
old
Garden
myth on
has
that.
the best. Lee, I think you was saying some things, and it came out sumpums.
No. No, you wrote it up there earlier.
Poor neglected Lee. The highest went for $1.92 a pound. I couldn't get away from hiding the liver, and man, not enough ketchup would kill the taste of liver.
No.
I also hated roast. It was the most burnt, dried thing I ever tasted. Jen opened my eyes to a world of good food. The world of food. Oh, man.
Well, I
We
opened Teresa's
have-
eyes to a world of good food.
No,
There's that.
my daddy cooked good.
Yeah, but
We have a little Italian restaurant
Why
near
didn't
us.
you learn?
I didn't pay no attention.
Well, if it wasn't for me, she still wouldn't have good food. So
Now, see, but the difference is because you don't like the way I cook things. I can cook, but you don't like the way I cook anything because I cook everything different than you do, and you don't like the way I cook. So
cook biscuits.
I don't even like to cook anymore.
Cook
I
biscuits.
have made bread,
Cook biscuits.
but I don't like to. I don't want
Cook
to. I don't like to.
Exactly.
There's great choice.
Exactly,
Spin Smart, Live Happy.
because you could throw them and they would knock a
Whatever.
hole through that
Whatever.
wood stovepipe over there.
Whatever. Hi, Rachel. Spin Smart, Live Happy. I love fried chicken livers. I had a ½ pound today. That's good eating. My daddy cooked awesome. I wish I had some of his recipes. Yeah, my dad was a good cook. He cooked a lot of wild game. I grew up on a lot of wild game, fish.
But let me tell y'all something
and
about
he was
Teresa.
a good cook.
Teresa's the type of person that she goes, okay, the recipe calls for this and this. Okay, well, I like this, so I'm going to add extra to it because it'll make it taste even better. And then it says cook it 325 degrees. Well, if I cook it at 400, it'll get done quicker. So then she's got double ingredients on things that she thinks gonna make it taste even better, and then doubles the temperature or trying to cook it in half the damn time. And next thing you know, you have what she's talking about with my steaks being leather, and that there's what her food is, and you can't really eat it because it's so potent with certain.
My husband also made brocks for biscuits. Liver and onions, yummy. We need to send Lee some biscuits. He can make great biscuits.
Buddy,
he makes really good biscuits.
Why are you saying poor Teresa?
My daddy was from Kentucky. Lots and lots of taters.
Did Lippy
and a
steal
bunch
your
of stuff
phone?
Added to it. My first biscuits were hockey pucks. Even the garbage disposal dog wouldn't eat them. I have the best cook in the world, in the whole world, folks. Yeah, buddy, yeah.
You better be saying that, Higgs. You live out there in the area, and I've seen what Lily can do with that gun.
I love his imitation of you. Oh man. Oh, we got to go. Yep, I've got both telephones.
Oh, I knew something was up whenever I seen that come across from buddies. Saying poor Teresa. Come on now.
Oh, man.
You ain't pulling that one over on
we
us.
have to go. Pete's Little Homestead is coming on
Pete's
next.
Coming on, so
I believe Gil at Camp Patton Family Compound is coming on too. I'm pretty sure he said he was. He usually does. Both of those, and both of them are great. Try to watch them both if you can, or jump back and forth, or put 2 lives on. I realized the other night on this computer, I can move one to the side and open another window and move one to that side and watch 2 at the same time. Now, somebody told me you could watch, I forgot how many they said, like 10. I'm like, no, I can't watch 10 at the same time. 2. No. I can watch 2. You can't watch 2? I can watch 2 if I have them side by side like that. But man, I can't imagine trying to watch 10.
I'm gonna tell you, Mr.
I don't think
Willie,
10 people are on at the same time.
We could send them up north to Canada, and they
have
could
a great
use
night,
it for hockey
y'all.
pucks.
Great life. Thanks, Stivers. Thanks, everybody. We love you all. There's a heart. We got lots of hearts tonight.
Yeah.
President Lee needs to get Trace to make biscuits and use them as weapons on that cow. Oh,
Oh,
thank
sorry,
y'all for
Pumpkin
being
Mama.
here. Pumpkin Mama. Oh,
Sorry you just got
yeah,
here.
we're just fixing to go over and watch Pete's Little Homestead
Yep.
and Camp Patton Family Compound. So thanks y'all for being here tonight. We appreciate it so much, and we love all of you.
I know what you
Looks
mean
alive
there,
with
Lippy.
Oh, there's Sampson Farms. He's coming in. Yep,
Yeah,
we're
and
going
we're
over to
all
watch
going
Pete.
out.
Yeah, we're going to watch Pete and Camp Patton Family Compound. Just got done cleaning. Oh yeah, he's been cleaning up getting ready to move for that new house.
And his new
Yeah.
trailer. So.
All right.
All right then.
Thank y'all. We're going on over. We'll end this and go over and watch.
See y'all and God bless and
good night.
love all y'all. Good night.